Hey, welcome back. Friday, May 3rd, and it's a beautiful day here. Our episode today is called Information Overload. A little bit of context for this. In our offices this year, we've been looking again with each of you that have come in. Financial contentment scores, we ask you to grade where you're at on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most financially content you could be. And we are getting a lot of people giving themselves a 10. Average scores are 8 to 10. Really good scores on average. And that's relevant because there's all kinds of studies that are always going on examining how people feel about themselves and as well the condition of the world and things like that. And really what is being reported by many is that they feel pretty good about themselves, but they really feel like the world's going to hell. Why is that? Well, we've been also using for our meetings this year this graphic that some of you have seen. And it simply has two circles. It's a Venn diagram, things that matter on the left, and things that you can control on the right. There might be a whole lot of things that matter, but there are a much lesser number of things that we can control. We should only focus on what we can control. We haven't had one person look at this diagram and disagree with it, but people can disagree with it simply by their actions. There's a study that's been done that the author of this article from A Wealth of Common Sense, Ben Carlson, put out there that is our source for this. But they looked at 370 million internet stories. And what they found is that the most negative headlines were the most likely to be clicked on. So the negativity that we are seeing in the news is being given to us because it's what we are voting and saying that we are wanting by our clicks. And then what Carlson goes on to point out is that we have access to more news in one day than our ancestors just a couple of centuries ago would have had access to their entire lives. Now, a brief reading of a history book, or 10, as Carlson says, you would know that there has been awful stuff throughout all of time. It's just that we didn't have 24/7 news reporting it to us. And so, how do you improve your contentment even more, your confidence even more, maybe even add more hope? Be really, really careful about how much news you can consume. And if you consume it, take note of if it's something that you can actually control. And if you can't control it and you don't have the ability to make it matter beyond that, it might be best to leave some of that behind. So lighten up on news, improve your outlook, and hopefully even your hope. Thanks again.